Good evening, everyone. My name is Pryia, and I am thrilled to share with you a little bit about Mrs. Alana McIntyre, my senior mentor. Suddenly, everything became a blur. The room was spinning, her arms felt weak, her face numb. She could not speak clearly, could not see clearly, and could not keep balance. Mrs. Alana McIntyre was having a stroke. Rushed to the hospital, she had to have an operation that came with the risk of death. However, she needed it to survive, so she kept a positive mindset and made it through. She was told she would not be able to walk or talk, however, quickly relearned both skills, proving her determination. Then, 3 years later, she was faced with more hardships. Her husband had recently passed away when she fell and broke her hip. She had to have 7 surgeries and again relearn to walk, proving her willpower and resilience once more. Her passionate lifestyle helped her through her hardships and influenced her successes. She has always emphasized community involvement as she has been a part of so many different organizations throughout her life. To name a few, she skated for the Totem Figure Skating Club and later went on to become the president of the club. She values opportunity and fundraised to ensure all those who wanted to skate had the chance, regardless of their socioeconomic status. On one occasion, she raised over $12,000. Another organization she is still a part of to this day is the Group of Five. Mrs. McIntyre and her 2 good friends, Gerda Seuss and Shirley Piper, put their heads together and founded the organization. They raise money to support doctors and nurses and provide them with equipment they may not otherwise be able to afford. Furthermore, in 2003, she went on to become the president of Hyack. A sticking memory was traveling to Portland, where each team was assigned an undercover cop due to mention of a threat. Although scary at the time, she likes to look back and think, wow, I had my own personal bodyguard, how cool. Her extensive hours involved in Hyack and the city of New Westminster awarded her the Royal Jubilee Medal in 2003. Another aspect of her life she so deeply values is her friends and family. In high school, she spent most of her spare time hanging out with her friends. She developed deep connections, allowing her to maintain some of those friendships to this day. In her family, she has her 2 daughters, Chantal and Becci, and her 4 grandchildren, who she's very close with and spends much time around. Living with her granddaughter, Gabby, who plays hockey, she would attend all of her games and practices. However, now with the presented circumstances, she live streams the events from her home. Her Chihuahua Moon, who is a rescue dog, also brings such a spark of light into her life, and she just loves him. Mrs. McIntyre gears her life around positivity, kindness, and determination. Her father's motto was, "Don't look at what your city can do for you, but rather, what can you do for your city?" by which Mrs. McIntyre bases her lifestyle around. Her successes in life not only brought happiness into her life, but also to the many lives that surrounded her. She continues to radiate joy to all those she meets, always putting others ahead of herself. Despite her hardships, she remains resilient and continues to make a difference in our world. Michael Jordan once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen." And I can say, Mrs. McIntyre makes it happen.